All right, this is my 2024 GMC Hummer Ev3X. I ordered this thing back in July, I think, of 2020. Was really excited to order this. Was hoping it was going to be here in 2021. I thought it was going to be here in 2022, but it came just this last October. I've had it for about a month, but I've been out of town and I really haven't had a chance to really do much with it. I think I have like 400 miles on it, but yeah, I like the color that I selected. It's a meteorite gray. I got the sport package red badge, which some things I'm a little perplexed by is it would have been nice to have gotten the calipers to be red. That would have been great, or to get the 3X here in red. That would have been nice. Maybe I'll make that change myself. But I do like the color. It's a gets a lot of attention. It's super fast, and watts to freedom, which is the launch control, is out of this world. This is really one of the best driving vehicles I think I've had, and I've had a lot. But it's so comfortable, so smooth. You're not really, if you don't pay attention, you're going to end up going super fast. Even as I look in the back here, this should be a red, in my opinion. But you know, I'll make some changes to it. I got some other things I'm doing. You really won't be able to accessorize this Hummer as much. Not sure I really want to. The Bronco I have, you know, I put a lot into that. I won't be doing that much. Probably tinting windows. Not sure if I'll do much on the sound system. I don't really want to do anything to negatively impact the battery life on this car. The interior is very nice. Nice little kind of brass, gold kind of accents. Got the Hummer badging on the seats. You got the roof panels that come off, which I think are kind of cool. Now, I didn't get the see-through panels. I actually thought I ordered it, but I don't have the see-through panels, but they come off all the same. This rear window actually comes down as well, so that's a really nice feature. You got these little hidden pockets here where you can hide things. I put a Tesla adapter just in case I need to use a Tesla. I'm at a Tesla charging station. I want to be able to have the ability to use one of those. And it's got some good features. It has, you know, where you got the middle part that drops down, which is kind of cool. Then you can take the entire trunk down, which is kind of nice. You can also step down. You have the Bluetooth speakers that'll also come down. So I haven't really used this yet. Really not much of a need to use that, but it's kind of a neat feature to have. There's supposed to be D-rings, supposed to have, but waiting on the dealership to deal with that. The charging on this thing was the charging system that I had to get that I already paid for, but somehow everything got lost somewhere in the invoicing, but they ended up covering it. But you see I have the D-rings in the front, and they say I have to pay for the D-rings in the back, but I would have thought, for as much as I paid for this thing, why wasn't that standard? I've been pretty disappointed with GM, to be quite honest. Not really pleased on the customer service side of it. They do a lot of talking, but a whole lot of nothing. Not much action did I get in terms of getting things resolved. So not too excited about stuff like that. But in terms of the overall ride, this is great. I love it. I can't think of anything negative about the drive, about how it handles, the comfort, the look. It's fantastic. You always know where you're parked. You never have to worry about that. The one downside is the battery life, or trying to find charging station. I think the battery life's okay. This one does about 315 miles on a charge. The one downside is getting charging stations. Now I put a charging station in my home, and now if you're not aware, if you're new to EV, having an EV like I am, I had a Fisker before, but that Fisker was really garbage. It was absolute garbage. Even though I loved the way it looked, best looking sedan, but it was terrible. This one, on the other hand, has a not very many charging selections that you can get to, so it's kind of a down. That's a downer for sure. But that's been the most frustrating thing, is finding charging stations. So, and then you gotta wait in line. You gotta hope that no one's there. But aside from that, if you can deal with that initially, then you'll be okay. Now, I think the one other drawback is when you go to a charging station, if you're looking at it through a route planner, or you're searching it through Google or what have you, when you go there, you also want to make sure that it's actually there. I have had 2 times where looking for a charging station and there's nothing there, so no one's ever updated it. Or be nice to know if a charging station is available. So you have the retractable tonneau cover. So that was a little bit disappointing as well. But you know, just kind of, I got 77% of life whips in this thing right now. Look, I can complain about the charging stuff, but I will say that it is great. I mean, this thing rides excellent. The screen is great. I did watch the Freedom for the first time today. It was really super exhilarating. I mean, it was the best. I've never had a feeling like that ever in a car, using that Watts of Freedom. So there are a lot of good things that I can share with this vehicle. I'm just gonna keep this video kind of short and sweet, but I will say this though: the screens in here are really, I think it's a 13-inch screen. You got the smaller screen here, but I do love the screen interaction. It's pretty quick. The response rate is pretty quick, pretty easy. I really can't say anything negative about, again, anything in terms of the functionality of it. Let me get in here. How it functions, how it rides. You got the mirror that turns into a rear view mirror, or with a camera, or if you want to take it off, you can just do that. But it's got some, like I said, it's got some really neat features with it, and I'll share that in another video. I think I've gone way too long as it is, but here's just a little bit about the about this Hummer.